Hi guys, this is Paige, and I'm here to do my my April wrap-up. And I've read quite a few books this month because I had April vacation, and I read a lot over April vacation. Like, normally, if I don't have a vacation and I am in school all week, it's hard to be able to finish a lot of books during the month. But this week, I finished 5 physical books and 1 ebook, which is pretty good because I never do that. So anyway, first I read The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han, and I loved it. I don't know why I waited so long to pick it up, because I thought that I was nervous that I wouldn't like it, but I don't know why, because I absolutely loved it. It was such a good book, and I cannot wait until I get my hands on the second one. I looked for it yesterday at the used bookstore, but I couldn't find it. I found Shug, though, and I figured, I don't know why. And it was in crappy condition, so I didn't get it. But anyway, yeah. So you can check out my review of this. It's on the blog. It's under my review page, I'm pretty sure. And then next I read Divergent by Veronica Roth. And I also got this one at the used bookstore for $7.99, which is a pretty good price. Because it would be a couple more dollars at Barnes & Noble. But anyway, this was fantastic, and I loved it. And I still haven't finished, like, the cool stuff at the back. Like, the Q&A with Veronica Roth and stuff like that. The faction quiz results. Oh, I didn't know. Yeah, I didn't know it had all that stuff in the back. I mean, I did, but I didn't, so I'll have to keep looking at the back. So anyway, my review of this is up to, it's right below or above The Summer I Turned Pretty, whichever, I don't know. But it was amazing. Next, I read The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. I love this book, but it was so sad. Like, I knew I wanted to read it, and I knew that it was supposed to be good but sad. So when I got it, I kept, like, putting it off because I didn't want to have heartbreak. I didn't want to, and so I finally read it this week, and it was so good, and it was so sad, and I'm so mad that, well, I mean, not mad, but I didn't like the ending. I mean, I did like the ending, but I didn't like what happened to the characters, let's just say. But it was heartbreaking. I agree with everybody who read this. It didn't make me cry, but the only reason it didn't make me cry is because I was sitting in a room full of people, and I told myself, if you cry, no. So I didn't let myself cry because I was in a room full of people. But if I was alone, I probably would have bawled my eyes out. So yeah, this is amazing, but you're in for a big, long cry. Unless you're in a room full of people. Next, I read a book that I didn't plan on reading this week, but I read it because it's short, and I got it this week, and I was so excited to read it. So, Slide by Jill Hathaway. And if you guys have not been living under a rock, you know what it's about. It's about a girl who slides into other people's minds, and she sees things that she's not supposed to. And she slides into someone who has killed her sister's best friend. And it was really good. I thought that I knew who the murderer was, like, 3 times. And 3 times I was wrong, and I was glad, because the 3 people that I thought were murderers, I was like, no! I like them! I don't want them to be murderers! So anyway, this was good, and I actually got it signed. Or I bought it and got it signed. 2-page, Jill Hathaway. Slide into the Mystery, Jill Hathaway. So yeah, that was good. My review is up of this one. Yeah, I just put it up yesterday, I think. So you can go check that out. And then, last but not least, the final physical book I read was, this is a book I got for review, The Secret of the Scarlet Stone, a Gabby Girl's adventure novel by T.L. Clarke. This, I was a bit afraid to read it because I thought it would be, like, more middle grade, and it is, but it was still a fun, easy read, for us. The next book looks more like our, YA. It's called Blood Oath, and I showed it in one of my boxes, I think not last week's, but the week before. And so, this one, I feel like maybe she, had the characters grow up a lot, because it looks like that's what she did, but I don't know. I have to read that one. But this is pretty good. It was interesting, and it was easy, and it was fun, so it was a refresh from, humongous books and, heartbreaking books, stuff like that. So if you're looking for a fun, easy read to refresh you, It's good. And then the last book I read, which was an ebook, was The Immortal Rules by Julie Kagawa. And I just found out that I won a copy, so I'm excited to get that soon in the mail. Because that book was good. I didn't, I wasn't madly in love with it like a lot of people are, because some of the things just made me mad. Like how we didn't get to spend enough time with some of the characters. Like I feel like we didn't spend enough time with the first people, like Stick and Rat and the other people. And then, well, I was kind of okay with leaving them. It didn't bother me. But then I figured we'd spend a lot more time with Kanine, but we didn't, and that annoyed me. So yeah. That's why my rating went down on that one, but we'll see. Hopefully she'll bring Kanine back in the next couple books. So anyway, that was my April wrap-up, and next up, look out for my In My Mailbox, which is going to be posted today, and I don't know, it depends on when you're seeing this, because because I think I'm going to post this one on Saturday. So if you're seeing this on Saturday, that means I posted my In My Mailbox the night before. Who knows? I don't know. I'm just filming them all today, and so anyway, next I'm going to do my TBR. So look out for that video.